Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. You're watching a clip on a reel or maybe a short or maybe a TikTok, and then it'll be some black guy or some Asian guy or any nationality. It doesn't really matter. Just some guy or some girl, and they're looking at an anime clip, and they're barely saying words, and it's just 30 seconds. 30 seconds of a really high quality anime clip. You've never heard of the anime? Or maybe you just see the anime clip and then the top text says, this guy did the craziest ore farm. This guy is insane with it. This guy just rizzed on the entire world. He has an impossible skill and he defeats it. And it gives a vague enough description to where you're very interested in maybe catching the anime. Maybe you see something along the lines of he destroyed an entire clan for his little sister. Just something along those lines. I've tried to make this video twice, by the way. If you see no clips behind me, that's because I got copyright striked 1,000 times over. But you know what I'm talking about. You've seen the clips. I'll try to put stills on the screen right now so you know what I'm talking about. But it happens so often where you'll see just a 30-second clip of anime. And then you say, you know what? I like the 30-second clip. I'll go check out the show. You go check out the show in the first episode, high quality animation. Oh, it's outstanding. As a matter of fact, you think this is one of the epochs, one of the peak animes you've seen of all time. It's so good that you're wondering why more people aren't talking about it. Then you get to episode 2, and you're confused. Animation took a massive dip. You're a little bit perplexed. So you skip up a little bit, and maybe the fight scenes are good? Nope, not at all. Fight scenes suck. You're a little concerned. You go to episode 3, and you're already at episode 3. It's a 12-episode anime. You decide to yourself, I might as well just watch the whole thing. And then episode 8 comes around, and you see a smidgen of slightly good animation, but then it cuts right back down to being garbage. And the story's okay. It's pretty much the cookie-cutter same story. And you just wasted an entire afternoon on Crunchyroll checking out an anime that you saw on a reel or a short or a TikTok. And you just wasted all your time. You just wasted about 6 hours watching 30-minute episodes of a 12-episode anime. And you say to yourself, well, that was stupid. So you go back to scrolling on your phone, and you see another one. And you fall into the same loop over and over and over again. And it works. Because you're watching the shows. You're seeing them. You're seeing them put in front of your face in the forefront. You're saying, this could be a good one. And it's not. It's almost never a good one. It's just a random seasonal anime that pops up every so often. You're saying to yourself, man, the first episode's animation was so good. Why did it go so downhill? Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy is one of those ones where the animation just took a deep dive. It just took a deep, deep dive. It's usually some overpowered character, a deep power fantasy, some random isekai, just some nonsense where the character is super strong and the animation doesn't hold up. Now, there are a few exceptions, very few. Solo Leveling. That was good animation all the way through. However, there are so many just lackluster, just side-wash garbage just being pushed to the forefront for no good reason other than just to have the anime out there, just to have the anime as a placeholder, a commodity, one might say. It doesn't feel good to have these animes out there. It doesn't feel good at all. It feels like trash, and it feels like garbage, and I hate them. This is called the TikTokification. The TikTokification of anime, where an animation studio knows that it just needs to reel you in, put that hook in there. And anime has done this before, but not to this extent where the budget and the animation drops so deeply. Some really good shows that have amazing animations, such as Ranking of Kings, stays good the entire way through. Mob Psycho, good the entire way through. One Punch Man Season 1 specifically, stays good the entire way through. Those shows are amazing, but then you'll get a random stinker, just for no reason, where the animation is just garbage. There was one I was watching, it was called Osan, O-S-S-A-N, Osan. It was Osan, and that was okay for the first few random good spazzle parts, but the animation was garbage most of the way through. I saw a whole anime called Fatal Frame. No part of this anime was good, but I saw a TikTok clip of Fatal Frame, and I said to myself, I might as well just watch this whole thing. It looks really good. I was watching a scene of a character manipulating and tricking characters later in episode 6, but the whole show was, and CGI can look good. This was horrible CGI, berserk level CGI, basically the whole way through the anime. Not a single enemy was animated correctly. It looked like garbage. The Misfit of Demon Academy. If you've ever heard the Misfit of Demon Academy, it's Anos Voldigold. First season, amazing. Crisp animation. And this whole first season was godlike. I said to myself, I can't wait for season 2 because he's just aura farming on everybody. It looks pretty chill. I'm curious what they're going to do. By all means, season 2 rolls around. It may be the worst thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. It looks complete trash. I've never seen something as bad as that. It looked like hogwash, like actual filth and trash and garbage. I've never experienced this. It's so bad. And there are some stunts in animation in some of the premiere shows. Naruto had a few stunts in animation. Bleach had a few bad moments of animation. One Piece consistently has bad moments of animation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those moments where you get good animation, I praise those so deeply. And that happens all the time. In Dragon Ball Z Super or Dragon Ball Super, there was moments of great animation sparsed in between a bunch of garbage animation. It was just nonsense. It was so bad. It doesn't feel good. And all they need, though, they don't need the whole show to look good. They just need that content creator to look at that little clip and say, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, I got it. Oh, that little clip. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Make a video of them reacting to it ever so slightly to avoid copyright, them pausing it after about 20 seconds, commenting on the scene saying, yo, this anime might be anime of the year. This might be the contender of the year. This might be the one. This might be the one. It's disingenuous. It's scummy. And it's making me watch a lot more anime than I want to. Is it exposing me to good series? No. If this was exposing me to good series all the time, and it was showing me amazing animations with great story, I'd be happy. As a matter of fact, if it had bad animation but good story, I would also be happy. But it's the same isekai power fantasy dribble drabble with no new subversions of expectations, not even good animation to even shut my brain off for a little bit so I can even pay attention to the nonsense and garbage of it. If it had good animation, I would happily shut my brain off just to enjoy some good fight scenes and be like, yeah, this is pretty cool looking. But it looks like garbage. The story is trash. Some guy is reacting to it. It doesn't feel good anymore. This is so scummy. And I feel like animation companies know this. I feel like they know that they can get away with being pure garbage. They know they can get away with this absolute filth, this hoggity gook. They know they can get away with just manipulating me and making me feel bad for investing my time and wasting my time. Because that's the one resource I don't get back. I don't get time back. The only resource I can even possibly get back is basically money. That's it. I can't get anything else back besides money. That's it. I can't get trust back truly, now that it's been destroyed. I can't get time back, because that just keeps going forward. I can only basically get money back. And I can't spend money to get time back. So now I'm just wasting the only finite resource that I care about, which is my good time, watching a series that I saw in a 30-second clip. And should I not be manipulated by the mass market media? Obviously, I should be above that. I should not be getting manipulated. But you gotta understand one thing about me. I'm stupid. Yeah, I said it. My brain is small, smooth like a baby egg. I am Dumba. I am smooth brain, just stupid. And that's okay. But by God, bisexual Jesus, if we could just please stop TikTokifying anime. It feels stupid. It's dumb. It's so easy to digest. All these anime are feeling like Family Guy, where you could just shut it off and put it on in the background, and you don't have to actually watch it. You just know what's going on by virtue of the words that are happening because of the descriptor words being going on. It feels garbage. I hate it. Stop TikTokifying anime, please.